Okay, I need to check whether Java is installed in my system or not. For that, what I need to type the command Java space hyphen version. Click on enter in the command prompt. Okay, that gives you the version. If it gives us actually Java is not a recognized command, means Java is not installed in the system properly. So for that, if you want to install Java, you have to give Java download. Then go to the first URL. Click on the Java download. It will get an exe file for you. Double click on it. Next, install. That's it. Java will be downloaded. Once the Java is downloaded, if you go to your C drive, okay, if you go to your C drive over there, okay, here you can see program files. Under this one, you can see Java. There you will get a folder called JRE. Okay, only JRE will be present if you install Java. Okay, so now I want to install JDK also, because when I come to the Selenium level, I need actually what JDK also to support other softwares. Okay, to integrate with other softwares. So for that, JDK download, just click on the first link. Go to the first one, JDK platform. Here, come down, you can see Java Development Kit 80101 is the version. Click on this one, then select whether it uses Windows or it's a Ubuntu machine, means Linux, Mac means this one. So according to that, you can download whether it's a 32-bit or 64-bit over there. 32-bit represents x86, 64-bit represents x64. Okay, click on this exe file, download this one, then again double click on that one, then again next, complete. Okay, now under the C drive program files under Java, you will be having the JDK section. Okay, the JDK download will come for you. Okay, now you have to go inside the JDK folder, then go to the bin folder, copy the path of it. Okay, copy the path, right click, copy. Now open your start, right click on the my computer, properties, advanced system settings. Okay, so you can identify which is your version over there of the Windows by year, 64-bit or which is the type. Okay, so now click on advanced system settings, advanced tab, environment variables. Under the system variables, you can search for path. It will be here. Click on edit. Come to the end of the line. Okay, give a semicolon, paste. That's it. Okay, so I'm pasting that information after the semicolon. Okay, I pasted it. Then again click on OK, and OK. I already done, so that's why I'm clicking on cancel now. Okay, so everything you have to do. Then finally exit from the command prompt. Now open the command prompt again. Now again give Java space hyphen version. It will give you the, if there is no problem in that, actually it gives you the version properly over there. That's the thing. This is how to install Java and then JDK. That's it. Then if you want to download the Eclipse, so Eclipse level there is no need of installation. Okay, just only the download alone. Go for here. So if you want to go for a specific version or something, you can just give Eclipse Kepler download. So there you can see all the packages. So click on the first link, you can see all the releases over here. Okay, if you see over here, you can see all the different kinds of releases over there. Okay, so if you want Kepler or Neon is the latest one, if you want which one you want, you can click on that. So always wherever you go, you have to download Eclipse IDE for Java WE developers. Okay, then after that select yours is a 32-bit or 64-bit year. Otherwise go inside this one, then select your version 64-bit or 32-bit. So I want minus 64-bit means click on this one. You will be getting a RAR file like this. You'll be getting a RAR file like this. Right click on the RAR file, extract here. Okay, you will be getting a zip file or RAR file according to your side, which software you have. Extract here, you'll be getting a folder here. Double click on it, then you can see an application, Eclipse application over here. Okay, click on it, double click. Because I'm going a little bit fast only. Why means actually yesterday we have seen this Eclipse download and then JDK download. Okay, it's a very simple concept, and also I have shared you the same document to you all in the what the document also yesterday I have shared to you, na? So that's why. Okay, if you have any doubts or something, you can stop me also. Okay. So now I came over here. So now usually it will be there under the C drive. Okay, I want to browse and then keep it under my location or something means. Okay, so I'll go here under the D drive. I'll give one for Nitesh. Then I'll create a folder. I'll give something name called workspace because it's a workspace underscore September 1. I'm just giving. Okay, so what we are giving right now is a workspace over there. So I have been given. Okay, so workspace launcher is this one. So I'm giving this one. So I'll go to the original folder location also for Nitesh. Workspace September 1. I go inside. Any name you can give. It's not that you have to give this name. Any name you can give. Click on OK. Some of them might feel that actually what I'm going a little bit slow. Be with me for some time over there, because there are some of them actually what very new to the software field. So that's why at the beginning stage I try to help them to understand the very basic concept. Then we'll come to the topic. That's the thing. Then I don't want this welcome screen. I'll close it. So this is the Eclipse view. So it's a J2WE view. So I want to make it as my view. So for that, first I need to create a project file. So right now, if you see, you can see only the Java EE, okay, which is advanced version. So I'm going to go to File, New. Now you can select Project. Go to Project, select your Java project. Otherwise, come to the Java folder, select Java project. Click on Next. Now you select your Java SE 1.7, otherwise go for the 1.8. Okay, currently JR, that is actually what 1.8 version. So right now I'll go with 1.7. So if you have 1.8, go for 1.8. So project name. So right now I'll just give it as actually what first project. So I gave it. Then I'll click on finish. Now once I click save, create a project, which is actually I'm selecting as a Java project I selected before now. So here and another section will come as Java. See, I'll click on finish. It'll be asking, this is associated with actually what Java perspective. Do you want to go with that? So now when I click on yes, it will come here, the Java section. I'll click on finish. Now I got a Java section, and then the view entirely has been changed according to the Java view. So here we'll have the package explorer where my project informations, everything will be shown. So these are all unwanted information right now for me, not needed. We will not be using these things. So I'll close the unwanted things right now. Okay, this is what. So I got the project right now. Okay, this is what we have. The same thing if I come to this workspace, can you see? The first project has been created. These are all some temporary files which is needed for us to work on with Java programs. So I got the first project. I'll go to the first project. Here if I see, I'll have a bin folder and a source folder. A source folder and a bin folder will be there. Then after that, project file, class path, some settings files like that will be there. So the important thing that we need to know is actually what? The source and then the bin folder. So I'll open that section, one section for you. I'm going to show you some information to you. Okay, so this is what the Eclipse view, and then this is what the original folder section view. Original folder section view means actually what is this section. Okay, this view for me. So right now I created a project which is called as my first project. Okay, I'll change here also as my first project so it will be easy for you. So to change the name of the file or a project or anything, go here, right click, go to refactor, click on rename. So here I'll just give it as my first project. I'll click on OK. Okay, always you should change the name here only. It might be of any file. I changed it. So here also it has been sorry. Here also it has been changed to my first project. So now if I go to the source folder, it will be empty. If I come to the bin folder, it will be empty. So Eclipse is what means it's a representation. Okay, something that actually what are the things that are there under the original folder view. It tries to give it in a beautiful UI format over there. That is what it's going to do for me. Okay, so whatever I'm doing action over here, it's going to happen over there in the original folder section only. Now I'm going to create. So always how the section will work is, so first I have my project. Okay, this is my project over there. Okay, before that actually what the workspace, after that this project, then after that actually what, when I create a project itself, I'll be having the source folder and then the bin folder. Okay, so now first I need to create a package. Okay, the section works as like this. Okay, the first one is project, then the next one is the package, then the next one is actually what, your class file. Okay, that is actually, it's like actually your Java file. Okay, a class. Okay, otherwise it's also called as a Java file will be there. That's what we have to do. So we have created a project. Now we have to create a package. So to create a package, right click on the source folder, go to new package. So I'll just give it as actually what, so what is the name here? It is first package. So first package, it gives me a warning, discourage package name. Okay, usually it will start with a lowercase letter. Okay, so always the starting letter of the package, it should be a small letter. That's a standard convention. It's not mandatory. Okay, it's a standard convention. So I'll give it first package in small letter. Now I created a package. Now right click on the package, go to new, then now I'll create. Okay, we have created a project package. Now I'm creating a class. The class name is what, first class.java. First class. Okay, so here if I say first class, now again it's giving me type name is discouraged. That is, it should start, classes always should start with the uppercase letter. So I'll give it as uppercase. Standard convention, not a mandatory one. Then I'll select default public static void main right now. Here you can see the source folder information. My first project source. Okay, right now if I browse in this workspace, I have only one project. If I have multiple projects created, all the project information, source folder information will come for me. I'll click on OK. Same thing package. That means for this project right now we don't have any package. Just now actually what we created one package called first package. Always there will be a default package also under it. If I'm not giving any package name, it will give me one default package here, then it will be created. I'll click on OK. Then I'm giving the name of the class, selecting this as default right now. I'll tell you about what is this default later. Then select this public static void main. Okay, always if you have this main function, then only your program you can execute it. Okay, then click on finish. So now I created this Java file. Okay, so I created this Java file. So once I created the Java file, see what happens over here in the original folder location. So what are things we have done right now? I created the project, source folder, package, first class.java. Okay, the Java file I have created it. Okay, so in the Eclipse view, you can see a JRE system library will be given for us. That is where all your jar files consist of some packages and class files over there. Okay, that is if I want to execute the Java program, these are the files will be helpful for me to execute the Java program. That's why we are having this JR system library here. So now I got the first class.java. I'll come to the original folder view. So I have the source folder and bin folder. I'll go to the source folder. First package. Then here we have the Java file, first class.java. Right click, edit it. So we got the information. My first class over there, public static void main. Okay, the same information what we have written over here, that is what it's coming over here also. That's the thing. Okay, so then I'll come to the bin folder. It's a Java file in the source folder. In the bin folder, if you see, same first package. Here it has created a replica of it. That's a class file. Okay. Yesterday I told you in the class that is actually what is this class file. Always when we create a Java file, a class file will be created by it. Okay. That is actually what automatically a compile. When a compile is happened. Okay. When we are going to compile the program, that time, okay, a class file will be created for us. Okay. So the class file is the one which will be helpful for execution. The JVM will read the file and then executes over here. Okay, we cannot open this class file. Okay, there is no option to open the class file over there. Okay, it's an unreadable file. Only JVM can read and understand this class file over there. That's the advantage Java has been given for the security purpose. Okay, so now we have got the class file. Now, so next we'll see. So next, so we have got the class file over there. So I'll just show the view right now. So if you come to the Eclipse view, we have all the information which we have in the source folder, in the original folder view also. In the bin folder, what we have seen first package, but it's a class file over there. Okay, so only if you have the class file, then only we can execute it. So we'll see that one, how that happens. So I'll write some program here. Before that, I'll increase the font size. Window, preferences, type your font. Okay, colors and fonts. Go to the basic folder, text font, edit it, go to 12. Click on OK. Then again here, if I click on OK, the size. Okay, I'll apply first. See, yes, for me this font is enough. So I'll click on it. So for anyone, if you want to increase the font or something, please let me know. Okay. So this is what. Okay, when I create a Java file, okay, the class. When I create a class, I'll be getting this information. So usually how a Java program will be written means, okay, Java program always will be written like this. So class, my class name. So I'll have my class name as ABC. This is how I have a class name. So if I want to execute this class, so I should have a public static void main. Okay, I should have a public static void main here. So for that, public static void main string arguments. So we'll have like this. So this is what we have. So this is what we have. So then after that here, if you see, so I want something to be printed over there. Okay, so always this Java file can be executable only if you have the main function. Okay, if you have the main function, then only you can execute the Java file. So here I have this one, public static void main. So then here I want to print something. So I need to give system dot out dot print ln. Then I need to give the information hello world. This is how I need to type it. That's it. Okay, this is how we used to write. So how a class will be written? Class XYZ. Okay. Then we have the main function. The main function is the one where we can execute the program. So I'll give it in shortcuts: public static void main string arguments. Okay, any information that has been written inside this main function only will be executed. So I'm giving a system.out.println hello world. That's it. Okay, this is how we can execute the class over here. That's it. Clear, guys?
Murli, one doubt.
Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Usually while creating, we always need to give the small letter, right, for the class, or upper letter only, right?
Class always starts with a capital letter. Package always starts with a small letter.
Small letter. Okay. Fine. Yeah, yes.
Small letter. Project level, it's not like that. Anything you can give. Capital letter or small letter. That does not have any naming convention.
But for project, it's not mandatory, right? Only for our convenience, you give a small letter.
That is project.
Yeah. For project, I think it accepts uppercase as well, right? No?
Yes, sir. Uppercase or lowercase. There is no standard convention for that. Anything
for
in
package? For package?
Package, small letter.
Oh, only small letter it accepts. Okay.
It's not mandatory, standard convention.
Oh, standard convention. Yes, okay.
Java files always start with capital letter. That is also naming convention, not mandatory one.
Okay.
That's the thing. So now I got this one. So package, first package, class, first class, I'm having information. So now I want to type it. So for that, SYSO. Then I'll give control space. SYSO is a shortcut for it. System.out.print.
1 minute.
Yes.
Murli, actually, I have downloaded the Eclipse and it is showing Eclipse Mars, some version 2 point something it is showing. For me, actually, there is a default which you have clicked on the default check radio button. But for me, it is showing package. It's default.
That is package. Just go to file, go to new. Sorry, just again. Right click on the package. Go class. You're creating a class. Here you're not getting the public and default.
No, I'm getting the public. I'm not getting the default. I'm getting only package instead of default.
Okay, no problem. You can. The only thing is what means. See, I will tell you. I'll create this class as public. Second class. I'll tell you the difference. So right now it's coming as class first class.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I selected default, now I'm making it as public. Okay, then I'll click on the main function. Okay, so then I'll click on finish. You can see the difference. Can you see a keyword called public is coming?
Public, yes.
Okay, if I select the default, you will not get this public keyword. That's it. So if you remove it, it comes as a default one. That's the only thing.
Okay, so is there any difference if we get a public keyword? So will it be anything like while executing it, will it be creating any problem?
No. Okay. Actually, absolutely be fine. Why I told right now not means because there is a concept called package access modifier, which I'll be telling you about later. Okay, so that's why I thought actually right now it will confuse you. So I thought I don't want to say right now. That's the only thing. There is nothing.
So I can select package instead of default.
Correct. You can have public. It's public. You can select public.
Only public.
Public, you select it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So now I'll have this system.out.println. So what is the shortcut for that? That is, if I want to comment it, /2 / will comment in the line. So the shortcut to get the system.out.println SYSO. Okay, then press Control plus space button. Okay, that will give you actually the system.out.println. Any information if you want to print, that should be in double quotes. Now you give hello world. Clear? Now I gave hello world. If I want to execute this program, for that, right click, run as Java application. So now you can see a window called console has opened. There hello world has been prepared. Okay, it's printed for me. Okay, so again I'll tell you, SYSO control plus space button will give you the system.println. Okay, that's a shortcut for it. Then I'm just printing. How are you? I got it. Now right click, run as Java application. That's it. Okay, so the same thing, I'll go to the second class. Here we have the main function. So in case I created a class without selecting the public static void main. So how that happens means, for example, right click, new class. Sometimes this will happen. So I'll give third class. So now I forgot to select the public static void main. Okay, now I'll click on finish. See what happens right now. I'm selecting public only, not a problem. I forgot to select this checkbox. Can you see? It has given me public class, third class. Okay, so then I want the main function means. For that, the shortcut is what means main control plus space. You'll get the main method. Then click on enter. You'll get the main function. So what is the shortcut for that? main control plus space plus, okay, enter button. That's it. That will give you the main function here. So if I want to get the system.out.println, what is the shortcut for that? SYSO control space. Then I need to give hello world. That's it. So shortcut for it is SYSO control plus space button. That's it. Clear? So anyone has any doubts on this one still now? Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions on it, so to make sure that everyone can understand it. Okay, I know that for sure. Actually, this is your first. You're coming to the programming concepts over there, so you might feel some difficulty. So that's why I'm trying to ask you some questions over right now. So you can answer at least little bit actually, which you can know. Okay, I'm not sure expecting that actually what everyone can say perfectly all the answers, but try your best so that everyone can understand it. That's the only thing. So I'll unmute each and every one, and then I'll be asking you questions randomly. Okay. So now, hey Atisha, you there?
Hi.
Hey, hi Atisha.
Yeah, I'm.
Can you tell me how I can check my Java version?
One second.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey Atisha, yeah.
Yeah, I was not able to hear you. Can you tell me?
Okay. I just want to know how I can check my Java version.
Okay. You can go to my computer.
Okay.
Okay. There you can go to computer. You can select where you have installed the Java.
Sorry.
Computer. Right click on it.
Okay.
Properties.
Okay.
This you will be getting that what is your 34-bit or 64-bit activities.
This is the Windows OS type. Okay.
This is the Windows. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm asking what is the Java version for me? Java version. I want to know the Java version for me.
Okay. One thing. You can go to command prompt.
Yes, super.
Correct. And you can click your Java. Space version, a hyphen version.
Super. So that will give me the Java version.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Atisha.
Thank you, Mali. Yes.
So next, hey Ashish, can you tell me right now if I want to get my Eclipse to be downloaded, where I need to go? What I need to do, Ashish? Ashish, you're there? Okay, so hey Aruna, you're there?
Yeah, thank you.
Can you tell me actually what help me out on how I can get my Eclipse to be downloaded? I just want to go and download my
Yeah, in Google we need to search like Eclipse download.
correct Eclipse download I can give. Otherwise, the version which I
Download.
that will get me to the proper package. Yes,
Yeah.
here I'll go inside the first link.
Okay, then Eclipse IDE for Java
Super.
double down.
Super. Always I need to download this one. So which package you want, you can go to that. Then I need to click on that. Yes. Then which one I need to do?
Then we need to select whether it is a 64 or 34-bit machine.
Correct. So how I can confirm whether my is a 64-bit or 32-bit?
Yeah, in my computer we need to check it in properties.
Superb. Properties. Here it will be giving me whether 64-bit or 32-bit. That's it. Superb. So then when I download it, I'll be getting a RAR file like this.
Yeah, it will be in Java folder, JRE.
No. That is for Java download.
Okay.
I'll be getting a RAR file. Right click, extract here. That will give you an Eclipse folder. So in this, which one will help me to open the Eclipse?
Yeah, that is it.
Yes, correct. Superb. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Aruna.
Yeah.
Murli, I have a doubt. Like, there are so many packages in Eclipse. We can see in the left side of the Google page which you have opened.
Yes.
These are the releases. Which is the latest one?
The Neon is the latest one.
Neon is the latest one.
Yes. Before Neon, Mars, before that Luna, before Kepler. These are all the old packages like that.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Thank you.
The only thing is actually what nothing changes will happen. The only thing is UI representation is what is going to differ.
Okay.
So there will be some much difference over there for the Java EE developers for the development field. For Selenium level or Java level, we will not find much difference. Only the UI representation what will be changed. That's
so
it.
you can download any of those packages.
Yes, anything will work for you. No, but don't go very till Kepler or Juno is okay, but don't go very less than that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, good. So now, hey Prashant, you're there? Hello, hey Prashant, you're there?
1 minute.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yes, Murli.
Yeah, Vishal. I just want for me. So right now I want to open my Eclipse. Okay. So can you tell me I want to open an Eclipse and then I want to create a project. So what I need to do?
You need to click on that Eclipse application
Yes.
icon.
Superb, correct. Then I want to select a different folder. Usually it will be there under C drive. I want to select a different folder means.
You need to browse and
Browse and then select some project over there. So I'll just create a new folder. Practice I'll just give. Then I'll click on OK. Just a second. Yes, then I'll click on OK. Okay, cool. So then this welcome screen is not needed for me. So I want to create a project. Can you tell me how I can create the project?
yeah, file new.
Super, file new.
Package.
Here, project.
Package. Project, yeah, project first. Yeah.
Then?
Yeah, any name.
Which project I need to select here? These are the different projects.
Java.
Java project here. Otherwise,
yeah.
Under the Java folder, Java project. Click on next. Okay. Then here, do I need to do any changes?
No.
The project name, I'll just give it as actually what? My own project. Simply, I'll just give. Then here, the environment. What I need to do? Any idea? we need to select Java is 1.7 or 1.8. That's the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the thing. Okay. Then finally click on finish. Right now we'll be having a Java W folder alone. Once we click on it, we'll be asking for to change the perspective to Java. Once I click on yes, I'll be getting this Java here. Now the view also will change from Project Explorer to Package Explorer. Okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Prashant. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey guys, actually I know that actually what are the things I'm taking it again, I'm taking more time, but why I'm saying this one means because I want everyone today to install Java and then your Eclipse and then everyone to start write at least a simple program. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, so hey Priya,
Yes.
can you tell me, actually I've created a project. Next, what I need to do?
So you need to create a package.
Okay, where I can create the package?
Source. Click on source, right click,
Yes.
new,
Yes.
package,
Super.
and name. It needs, I mean, like it can be a small letter.
Yes, correct. Standard convention should be a small letter. That's the thing. It's not mandatory. Yes. Okay, then finish. Now I want to create another package. So for example, source, new, package, second package. I'll create with this bigger one only. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so now I want to create a class.
So in the package, right click on the
Yes.
package, right click, new,
Yes.
class, and it should be in caps.
Okay, yes. So I'll just give sample as my class name. Okay, so now I came here, I want to change my package name. So I can go to browse, then here also I can select a different package.
Okay.
Same thing, if I have different project over there, here also I can change the project whichever way I want. So sample,
Okay.
and I click on
And main function, you can click on main function.
yes.
And finish.
Good. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Priya. Thank you so much. So now I created a class. Okay, Java file. So now, hey Ragul, can you tell me actually what I created a class? So I want to increase the font size. Can you tell me how where I can increase the font size? Hey Ranjit, you're there? Hey Ranjit, you're there? Okay. Is Smaranika, you're there? Hello? Okay.
Can I tell it, Murli?
Yeah, yes, Smaranika. I just want you to increase the font size of this.
No, this is Priya.
Oh, Priya. Yeah, yes, Priya.
You need to go to Windows,
Window.
Preferences,
Super.
and type font in the search.
Yes.
Colors and font.
Yes.
And basic.
Okay.
And yeah, text font.
Great. Then I'll increase the font size. Okay. And okay. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Priya. Okay. So now, next is Manika. You're there or?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, Murli, your voice was not audible that time.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I want to print hello world. Can you tell me how I can print hello world here?
Yes. So CISO, control spacebar.
Super. Then?
And then within double quotes, we can write the string name, hello world.
Hello world. Awesome. Super.
And then run. We need to run the command.
Yes. To run the file, right click.
Right click and run Java application, or we can directly through this button. Yes. There is a green button over here.
Correct. So these unwanted information right now, I'll close it. So I don't want, I'll have only the console. So I got this. So I got hello world right now. So now I forgot right now actually what to have my main function.
Okay. So main, then control spacebar.
Okay, so right now I forgot to add my main function. Yes. So for that,
Main,
main,
control spacebar, enter.
super, correct. Then scissor, control space, give the information in double quotes.
Okay.
Okay, good. Hey, thanks, Monica.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay. So now I'll do one more thing. So now I'll have some. So I'll have here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So now if I print it, run as Java application, see, it prints for me like this. So I want to move this one, means left mouse click, drag and drop here, this place. So I got this like this. Okay. So now what I'm going to do right now means, so I'll have this one again, copy. Instead of using the system.out.println, I'm going to make it as print alone. So I'm removing the line. We'll see the difference between print and then println. Okay, so right click, run as Java application. Can you see it's printing me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so the difference is what means actually what, from my side, if I have println, it types the information and move the cursor to the next line. Again, Monday keeps the move cursor to the next line. Tuesday keeps the cursor to the next line. If I use only print, type Monday keeps the cursor here itself. Then again, type Tuesday keeps the cursor here itself. Wednesday keeps the cursor. So like that, always it keeps the cursor there itself whenever I want to type it and then. Okay, that's the difference between print and println. Clear? So now, still now we have seen actually how the printing can be done. Now we are going to see about what is a data type first. Okay, we're going to see what is a data type and variable. So still now, what are the things we have seen? Anyone has any doubts for today's session for this one? Till now, what we have done? Anyone has any doubts?
Hello, Murli.
Yes, Surya.
Murli. If you go to this main function,
Yes.
in the top of the code,
Okay.
please can you go to that? Main. There is a term called string right here.
Here.
Main string.
Yes.
So if we give the string, it only accepts the strings or something like that, or what exactly?
This concept is called as arguments. So what is the thing is, if I want to call this method, I want to pass some string arguments over there. Okay, this concept is called as method overloading, which we'll be seeing it actually very soon in another 2 to 3 classes.
Okay, fair.
So that time I'll let you know actually clearly what is this one. Okay, this concept is method overloading, which actually what we want to call a method means I want to pass on some arguments. Then this method will be called like that. Okay.
Fine. Okay.
So now,
Murli, like I have a doubt. Like
yes.
in one of the interview, I have been asked like what a class file is. So basically, what we can see in that interview.
Super. Good question. Good question. Okay. So actually, what is the question asked by Smaranika means, that is, what is the usage of the class file? I told you we will be having a Java file, and then after, okay, the Java file is this one. This is the class file. So what is the intention of the class file means? Okay. So Java file is used to write the program. Class file is used to execute the program. I told you. Okay. So the thing is actually what Java file is place where we will write the code. Okay. So I told you yesterday that is actually what the Java file is where actually what we write the code. Okay. Then when we want to send that information to the customer or the client, we usually what we will do that we will not be sending the Java file to them, because with the same thing duplicating, if they have my code, duplicating same type of my application is easier for them. So I don't want to do with that. So that's why Java is giving me one advantage. It creates a class file. With that class file, you can only what execute the program. Okay. So now what I will do, I'll go to the original folder location. Right click on the second package. So right click on the second package, go to properties. I'm trying to get the location where my file is present. So for that you have to go to the resource. Okay. So location. Okay, then copy this. Now I'll come to the original folder location. Here I'll paste that. Enter. Okay, so here I'll come to this project. Source folder and then bin folder. So second package is where I'm having this one. So this class file is there. Now what I'll do, I'll right click, run as Java application. That executes my program. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this class. Right click, delete. I deleted the class. Okay, so now I'll try to run the program. See what happens right now. Right click, run as Java application. Can you see it gives me an error, could not find or load main class. Okay, if you don't have the class file, you cannot run this file. Clear? That's why I told you, if you have the class file, then only you can have it. So when this class file is being generated, so now what I will do, so right now we don't have the class file, correct? So now I'll just do, so I want to save the file. For that, I'll just give one small space. Now I got this file. So now I'll save this file, see what happens right now. Can you see? Class file got generated. So that means when I save it, a compilation will be happen. That time the compiler will create me the class file. So yesterday I shown you one section diagram. See. So see here. Java execution. Yeah, see. Yesterday I showed you this diagram over there. No? So we write the Java program in the file, then the Java compiler will compile this entire program, then it will create the class file. Okay, when we are trying to save the file, that time it compiles and then it will create the class file. Only if we have this class file, then only JVM can convert it to another bytecode and then execute the file. Clear? That is what this concept is doing.
So basically, class file is required for execution.
Super, correct.
And is it like it can be executed on any platform?
Any platform means, can I have some examples?
Like in Windows or server?
Yes, anywhere you can execute.
So the same class file we can execute in any of the platform, like in Windows or server also?
Yes, anywhere you can execute. So that's why actually, if you see, when we are going to give an information to the client, okay, when the client want to use our system, we will not be sending the code to them. We send only the class files to them. So with that class file, they execute and then they check whether the application is developed according to their side. So from my side, my code is safe. From this side, he will be checking whether application as what is expected is came delivered or not. That's the thing.
He may execute in the server as well as if he is having a Windows version, he can also execute in the Windows.
Anywhere he can execute.
But what is the difference? Like how we can execute in the Windows? It is not same in the server also. We need some ANT or something. Like,
the thing is actually what execution level actually what the right now Java, how you can execute it actually now we have using the Eclipse. Apart from that, where we can execute means through the command prompt also I can execute it. So server level through command prompt they execute it. So they don't have Eclipse, they have command prompt. Through command always actually what Eclipse also what's doing means internally it opens a command prompt and then it executes a file. So for our easier convention, what's happening? We write the information in the Eclipse, then after that we execute here itself. Okay, so that one will go and open the information in the command prompt and then do it. So it's not only this Java I'm saying. So you're opening this one actually what this is actually what you're opening your folder. So when you click on it, how it knows that actually what it needs to go here means internally, when you do some action internally in the command prompt, it's going to give cd space dot dot like that. Okay, whatever you're doing in UI action in your system for everything, okay, a backend actually what a command prompt, there only that system runs over here. Okay, it's not that when you click on the UI it's going. When you click on the UI, okay, in the backside command prompt, it's going to write some commands for it as what need to be executed. Then only execution is happening. Same happens for the Java execution also.
Okay.
That answer your questions, Monica?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's it. Okay. So then, now we have seen actually how the execution happens, difference between println and then print. Now I'm going to tell you about the variables and then data types. Okay, so first, what is a data type? First we'll see. So I want anyone can say me that actually what are the data types you know. Okay, somewhere you would have at least learned for some time. Can anyone tell me as what are the data types? You can unmute yourself and then you can say me. Any data types you know?
Integer, long, double, character, the boolean, float.
Super. Long. We have short. Awesome. Super. Then we have boolean. We have character. Then we also have string. Then we also have here double, float. Also we have the first data type is the byte. These are the different data types. Super. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so now these are the data types we have. Okay, so now what are the things? So these data types, so what are the things it's going to do over there? So if you see your side, the short, integer and long, okay, all these things is going to deal with numbers. Okay, these things will deal with numbers. Then double float will deal with decimals. Then boolean deals with true or false. Character, it deals with any single character. Okay, that should be in single quote. It can be a number or it can be anything. So, but that should be in single quote. The same thing, string. String alone is not a data type in Java. It's a class, but it also acts as a data type. Any information that comes in double quotes is a string. Okay, so it can be a group of words, or it can be a single letter, or it can be a number. Any information that comes in double quotes will be treated as a string over here. Okay, so the main thing, short, integer, long, it's going to deal with numbers. Then why we need these three things? Decimals actually what deals with double and float. Why we need these two things? Okay, so all the data types are a kind of a container. Okay, all the data types are kind of a container. Okay, it gives information actually how much space that container has. So it will be like this. So this is my byte, then this is my short, then this is my integer, long, this is double, this is float. Okay, like that comes over there. Okay, so let me see. I make it font little. So this is byte, then this is short, this is integer, this is integer long, this is double, this is float. Okay, that's all. So what does that here means? Actually, it's like this. So byte can store values from -127 to 128. Okay, so I'm not going to give the perfect numbers. I'm trying to make you to understand the concept first, then only I'm going to go for that. Okay, so short, it can store values from minus 250 to 250. Okay, then after that we have integer. Integer, it can store values from minus 500 to 600. Then long can store values from minus 2000 to 2500 simply. Okay, so then double, it can store values from minus 2000. Okay, I'll make it as minus 200.99 to 500.00. Then float can store values from minus 1000.00 to 4000.99. Okay, this is what it can store. Okay, so I'll make it as actually what 3000.00 to 4000.99. So this is what. So now I have a number which is actually what 50. Okay, now I'll make it as 61 instead of 50. I'll make it as 450. So now, which are the data types it will support? Means if my number is 450, means which are the data types it will support? Means for me, byte minus 127 to 128. No, this will not support. 450 is not there in this range. Then short, minus 250 to 250. That is also not there. Minus 500 to 600. Yes, in this range 450 comes. So integer supports. Minus 2000 to 2500. So long also will be supported. So these two things will be supported over here, integer and long. Okay, so the next one, it's minus 300.50. So it's a decimal. Decimal means what? This double and float will be supported. So that means what? Minus 200 to 500. So in this between range, this 300.50 does not come. So then next is actually what? Float minus 3000 to 4000. Yes, in this range, this number comes. So float alone supports. That's the thing. Okay, this is what data types will do. Help us to say the range of it. Okay, so data types will help us to determine the range. Okay, that value can be stored under which data types over there. Okay, now I have a number which is actually what I'll give it as 200. So now I want hey Smita, you're there? Hello, hey Smita, you're there?
Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you tell me this 200 in which are the data types I can store? Which are the data types will be supported?
For 200, you can go for int, you can go for short.
Superb. So in byte will it come?
No, byte no. 128 is a max.
Yes, superb, correct. Then short, yes, short will come. Awesome. Then
Int,
integer will come. Then long also will come.
it is long also. Yeah.
Yes, superb, awesome. Thanks, Mita. So now, next, hey Ranjit, can you hear me? Hello, hey Ranjit, can you hear me? Okay. So, hey Suman, you're there? Surya, you there? Hey, Surya.
Yes, one.
Yeah. Can you tell me actually the number is actually what? Minus 5001. Can you tell me?
Minus 5001, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think minus 5000 as per this bracket, we don't have any numbers.
Super. So nothing will be supported.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what data types is about. Okay, so then next, now we are going to see about variables. Anyone has any doubts on data types? Please stop me.
Yeah, hi, this is Rama here.
Yeah, Runa, yeah.
Yeah, for numbers, we are using data types like short, int, long, right? And for decimals, it's double float.
Correct.
Yeah, for byte, what we supposed to use? I mean, which one
Byte
is
minus 127 to 128. Till this, the numbers will be allowed.
okay? It's not like particularly numbers, decimals, or something like that.
No. Byte always supports only numbers, no decimals. Decimals will be supported by only this double and float alone.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Byte, if my value is actually what 50. Okay, if my value is 50, then byte also will be supported.
Okay.
So if you see the original numbers will be like the same. Data type limit. See, byte minus 128 to 127. Short minus 32768 to 32767. So integer, it supports this in between these numbers. Long, it supports in between this range. Like that, everything supports according to their range. That's it. Clear? This is what the original numbers. To make you to understand the concept, I gave a different number. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Clear, guys? The concept. Yes, Surya.
One doubt. Can you go back to that page?
Yes.
Data type. Right? So now it states that byte is 1 byte and short is 2 bytes.
Yes.
We see that like there is so much difference here in the range.
Yeah.
Is there any calculation or something?
Yes, it has its own calculation. So that is actually what's not that actually what double of 128. Okay. It has actually what that is actually what they will be calling with actually what the points over there they'll be calling it. It's not that actually what double of 128 will be this one. Okay, it will be like actually another calculation will be there. I forgot over there the calculation. It's 128 into 128. Just again, I'll just confirm it. I forgot. 128.
It's more than that. No, not more. Oh yeah, more than that. Into 2.
Into 2 something.
128.
What I'm doing is not perfectly correct. So.
No, 128 into 128 into 2 something. 128 into 128 into 2. 128 into 2 something.
32768. Okay.
Yeah.
So same thing into 32768. 2. Yeah, it's coming in this way.
Okay.
4 bytes. So then 214748368 is coming. And same thing into the same number. Then into 2 will come this number. 8 bytes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we'll see about any doubts for anyone on data types. Can I go to variables? So I'll just tell you about variables. Any doubts, guys? Okay. So what is this variables over there? So I'll put the font size. So what are the variables over here? Okay. So variables is what means it's a kind of a memory location. A memory location which can store values in it. That's it. Okay, so what does this one means? Okay, so from my side, how a variable will be declared. Okay, there are two types here in the variable. One is declaration, another one is initialization. These are the two things. Okay, so how a declaration will be done means, okay, so integer I. Okay, so always the data type name should come and then the variable name. Okay, integer I. This concept is called as declaration. this concept is declaration. Then if I give I is equal to 10. Okay, now this concept is called as initialization. Same thing. If I give I is equal to again 300. Now what will happen means this concept is called as reinitialization. That is, once again I'm trying to initialize the same variable. Initialization. This is reinitialization. That's what. Okay. So this one I can do declaration and initialization can be done in the single step also. So that is here. Integer a is equal to 200. Okay, this also can be done. So that is declaration and the initialization can be done at the single step also. Declaration and initialization can be done in the single step also. That's the thing. Okay, so what will happen over here means, so when I give integer a is equal to 200, that time what will happen, it will create me integer a. This will create me one memory location. Then a will be the memory location name. Okay, then this integer will act as a reference to the memory location, says to memory location store only integer values alone. Okay, that's what it will do. Then after that it tries to store 200. Before storing 200, it will check whether the 200 is between the range of this integer value. Yes, it is there in between that range. Then only it allows it. That's the thing. Okay, so that is integer b is equal to 500 when I give. Now integer b, this will create me one memory location. Okay, this will create me one memory location over here. Then after that, that integer will act as a reference over here. This integer will act as a reference over here. Tell to the memory location store only integer values alone. Then this b will be the memory location name. Then this 500, before it's storing, it checks whether it is there in between the range. Yes, minus 500 to 500, 600. In between range only 500 comes. So then this 500 will be stored over there. Clear for everyone? This is what a variable will do. Okay?
Murli, can you please repeat this?
Sure, Smita. So now I'm going to give, in variables there are two types. One is declaration, another one is initialization. Okay, one is declaration, another one is initialization. Declaration means what? Integer I. So for example, if I give integer, for example, x. Now what will happen? This will create me one memory location. Then x will be the memory location name. Then this integer will act as a reference. Okay, it will act as a reference to the memory location. Says store only integer values alone. Okay, that's what this will do. Then if I give one more time, x is equal to 200. Now what will happen? It will identify which is my memory location called x. Yes, this is x. Then before storing the 200 value, okay, it will be checking this is an integer. So this is an integer data type. So this 200 comes under between the range of integer minus 500 to 600. Yes, in between this range only this 200 comes. So 200 can be allowed into the memory location. That's what it will do. Clear? Any doubts, guys, for anyone? Any doubts for anyone?
Yeah.
Hey, Karthik, you have a doubt?
Yeah, just one clarification. You said that you can declare and initialize variables directly. So, which means that we don't have to, write a declaration step for a variable.
That is declaration.
And normally we need to first declare a variable.
Correct.
So when it is as per what you mentioned, you said the declaration and initialization can be done together.
Correct.
In the
Yes.
way, yeah. So which means that you don't, there is no need to provide a declaration step for the variable. Is that right?
That is, it can be done in both ways. You can declare and then you can initialize. Otherwise, you can declare and initialize at the same step. Both are possible. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, this is also possible. This is also possible. Clear? Clear for everyone?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll show it in the program, so you will be having a better understanding on that. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So now, I'll create a new, right click, new class. I'll give understanding variables. Okay, then I'll select public static void main checkbox, click on finish. So then here, how I can declare a variable means, okay, so declare a variable integer I can give. Then I is equal to 20. Okay, so this step is called as declaration. Okay, so I'll just give in double / so it will be commented. Then this step is called as initialization. Okay, so then if I print it says so, then if I give I, so if I give the information in double quotes, what happens? If I give the same information without double quotes, okay, the variable name. So I'm going to run this. Right click, run as Java application. See, first time it prints me high, second time it prints me 20. That means variables always should be given without double quotes. Then only it will be represented that is a variable. That's the thing. Okay. If any information that gives in double quotes, it will be considered as a string only. So that's why here it's giving me I. So here I gives me 20 over there for me here. That's the thing. Clear, guys? So then I'm going to give I is equal to 30 now. Then again I'm going to give syszone I. Now see what happens. First time it prints me 20, this time it prints me 30. That is, this step is called as reinitialization. This step is called as reinitialization. Clear, guys? Okay, so declaration and initialization can be also done in a single step. So for example, integer x is equal to 200. Now if I print it says so, now if I print it x, that will print me 200. That's the thing. Clear for guys? Clear for everyone?
One doubt, Murli.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So here in the first time when your declaration,
Yes.
You have mentioned that int I, then I is equal to 20.
Yes.
But here when it comes to integer x, we have directly given int x is equal to 200.
Yes.
So there is a difference, right? It accepts in both ways.
Correct. That's what this is. I told you now, declaration and initialization can be done in a single step.
Okay.
Okay, both the ways are supported.
Both ways. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Okay. I can also do in this way also. Integer. Okay, I'll just give integer a, comma b, comma c. Okay, this is also possible. Okay, that means instead of giving integer a, integer b, integer c. Okay, this one I can give in a single step also, like that, in comma base. But see here I am trying to give equal to 100. Okay, see now, so I'm printing a plus, I'm doing a concatenation operation, so to make sure, plus b plus c. So what I'm doing means a, b, c, I'm trying to print it. So is giving me initialize variable. So the thing is actually what, when I give only A, see what happens. It's throwing me error. Can you see here? If I mouse over, so if I come over here, it's giving me error. Initialize variable. Same thing I'll give C. It's not throwing me error. That is only for the final variable, it has been taken as 100. Run as Java application. But for A and B will not be taken. So for declaring, you can give like this. So now see, initialize variable equal to 0. Same thing if I give it as 100. Yeah, it's throwing me error. Okay. So the same thing normally if I give like this alone, only one variable, I'll give like this. Okay. See, it gives me like this. So you can give multiple things, okay, but separately you have to initialize it. That means initialization means like this. So A is equal to 100. Okay, now it will be fine. Only after initialization you can utilize this over there. Okay, clear guys? Any doubts on this? Here now you have a doubt?
Yeah, actually, if we give it in A, B, C,
Yes.
memory will be allocated separately, right? A, B, C, and in the memory location in A, 100 will be stored. In B, it will be stored separately.
Correct. Separately, 3 memory location. For A, 1 memory location, B, 1 memory location, C, 1 memory location. 3 memory locations will be created.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, Muli, I just want to ask a doubt regarding this, that you have mentioned I equals to 30 and I equals to 20.
Yes.
So when you reinitialization, in that case, like how will it come to know that it has to take the value 20 or 30?
Super. Good question. So here integer I give. So now first time actually what I'm initializing it as 20. And now if I going to print it as I, what is the value before this one?
That's yeah, correct. That is I and 20. Yeah, that I got. Yeah.
Then
the third one, yeah, 30.
Yeah. Here I'm initializing right again. Once again reinitializing to 30. Now this 20 will be overridden with 30 now.
Okay.
Now if I put here I, the latest value is what right now for me.
So the latest value will be taken irrespective of the value that is written previously 20. Is it?
Correct. That is the latest value will be taken for me as 30, right?
Okay.
That's the thing. Clear
So
it?
if I write once again I equals to 40 and initialize it, so it's going to take the value of 40, no?
Correct. So once again, if I give here CISO I, that will be 40.
Okay, fine. Okay.
See? Again, if I give the same I over here in this place also, hereafter always I value will be 40 because the latest initialization was 40. So 40 only will be printed.
Okay.
So all these things I'll also make you very clear. So I'll be explaining you about the memory location concept. Okay. So that is actually what how the memories are being allocated. So that concept when you guys come, that time you'll be very much clear for that. So this type of memory location concept is what now I'm going to tell you. So that time you will be very clear that actually what's happening over there each and every time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So anyone has any doubts apart from this? Any doubts for today's session? Okay, I'll be sending you some assignments over there. Okay, I want everyone to do this one. Okay, so simple. The same thing actually what installation of Java and then after that JDK and then your Eclipse you have to do. That's a mandatory one. Okay, then after that what creating a project, creating a package and then creating a class file and then this variables. That's what I'm going to give you assignments. Okay, try everyone to do this. Okay guys. So hope so everyone has understood it. So
yeah.
So can we close the session for today?
Sure.
Okay. Okay guys, thank you. Thanks guys.
Thank you.
Meet you tomorrow. Bye. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. See you.